Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's GTA video, we're going to be talking about a nasty glitch that is occurring in Grand Theft Auto Online, where players are losing all of their properties, their money, their cars, their personal vehicles, their weapons, their clothing, pretty much anything and everything your character can own in GTA Online. Players were losing. And a lot of people are wondering, is it safe right now to play Grand Theft Auto Online? Because a lot of these people were experiencing this as they were logging on to claim the free amounts of money that Rockstar not only were handing out for logging on in the month of April, but also the millions that you could earn for completing daily objectives in online as well. And there's been a lot of updates to this story. It really all started within the last 24 to 48 hours when a lot of players started noticing and posting on sites like the GTA forums and Reddit that all of their items were mysteriously gone upon logging in. Like, they literally just logged onto Grand Theft Auto Online and they had none of their stuff. And what happened is some people probably had their spawn location set to their Maze Bank Tower or their arcade or their casino penthouse. And they probably wondered why they spawned outside with maybe a different set of clothes on and no weapons or cars to call upon. And then they ended up freaking out and realizing what occurred. Well, we ended up getting this tweet from Insider TezFunds2, who said it appears people are losing properties, cars, and weapons on GTA Online PC. Not a cheat or a mod, most likely issues with the servers. And I ended up doing a little bit more research on this, and apparently it was more than PC. There were plenty of people on the PlayStation side that were saying, I lost my money, cars, properties, etc. And there were plenty of people on the Xbox side that were also claiming that they had lost their cars, money, clothing, properties, stuff like that. So it might have primarily been on the PC, but I think this was affecting every single person. And when he put out this tweet, a lot of people were like, should I sign in to Grand Theft Auto Online? Is it safe? Should I be doing this? Should I not be doing this? And then things got even more serious when Rockstar support ended up chiming in. It took them about a day to realize, holy smokes, something is not right here in GTA Online, and they said, we are aware of an issue in Grand Theft Auto Online for PC where some vehicles, weapons, and properties are not displaying in characters' inventories, and we are actively working to resolve it. And as you can imagine, there were a ton of replies to that tweet saying Rockstar, I've lost everything. I've lost millions, my cars, clothing, vehicles, properties, stuff like that. And this pretty much went on for about 24 hours, where a lot of people were wondering, is this the end? I have spent 6 going on 7 years in GTA Online, and I just had everything wiped. This is terrible. A lot of people said that this was unfair, and there were many wondering why this had actually happened. TezFunds2 said it most likely had to do with an issue with the servers. I think it might have had something to do with an anti-cheat update that Rockstar made, especially on the PC, where you primarily see cheaters and people using mod menus and whatnot. So maybe that caused the reset in a lot of players' account. But thankfully, just a couple of hours later, it seems like Rockstar was able to fix the issue because they ended up putting out this tweet. They said the issue resulting in GTA Online for PC vehicles, weapons, and properties not displaying in characters' inventories is now resolved. Please restart your game and sign in for these items to be displayed correctly. And that's actually pretty cool that Rockstar was able to not only respond so quickly, but also the fact that they were able to fix the issue for, I think, most players. Now, there was a little bit of fallout to this. You had players that were sort of in 3 different groups here. The first group of player would probably sign in, and they either noticed that everything was normal, back to normal, or they just didn't play during this 24 to 48 hour period and didn't notice anything. They just logged in and said, hey, everything's normal. It also seems like there's a group of players that ended up getting all their items back, but I've been hearing reports that there's a lot of glitches associated with this. For example, many players are reporting that their items are no longer back in the same spot where they had them. Like, for example, some people might have had like a supercar garage in their Maze Bank Tower, and now all their cars are just sort of scattered randomly about in the garages that they own. And if that's the case, that's super unfortunate because I know a lot of people are super OCD, like to organize their garages, keep everything nice, neat, tidy, and organized. And it is a pain to reorganize garages and online, especially because there's no easy way to do it. You like physically have to take the cars in and out and bring them to the garage that you want. And then there seems to be the third category of players that are still logging on but have not gotten any of their items back. And if that's the case, I think you have really two choices here. Is number one, make sure you completely signed out. You completely restarted your PC, your console. You didn't just like close down the application and started it up. Like, do a complete reset and then log back in. And if you're still having that issue, your really only hope here is to contact Rockstar support. And unfortunately, this is not going to be an ideal time to contact them. For number one, because of what's going on in the world, we know that Rockstar is working from home. Who knows how, fast and snappy their support system is going to be. Number two, I'm sure they are overwhelmed with support questions right now. Players that were freaking out when they logged in and saw that they had no items. Also, players that are wondering about the free money they're supposed to be getting from not only the daily challenges, but signing in during the month of April, which we'll talk about in a little bit. And then just people with general Grand Theft Auto Online questions. I'm sure there's still a handful of those that are happening. So it still looks like, unfortunately, Rockstar support might honestly be your best route here, which is not something I would be totally excited about. But if it means me getting all my items back or having to start over, I would totally deal with it. So hopefully you can provide them some like proof of the amount of money you had, the cars you had, a screenshot of your social club page, or like some video footage of you before this ended up happening. Anything they can use to help you out would probably be best here. It's a weird situation, that's for sure. And again, I don't honestly know what would cause something like this. Maybe it was Rockstar tinkering with their anti-cheat system. Maybe someone working from home accidentally hit the big red button that like dumped players' accounts and they had to like scramble to undo that. I don't know. If there are any further updates to this saga, I'll be sure to let you guys know. Now, Rockstar support has been very active on Twitter over the last couple of days. They usually use that Twitter platform just to respond to players. But I told you guys earlier about the free money players were getting. Apparently, they've been getting so many questions about this. They took to Twitter to say, pump the brakes, guys. The free money is coming. So they said the $500,000 April 2020 gift may take up to 7 days after login to appear in players' accounts. The $500,000 April 2020 gift will be deposited directly to the Maze Bank account of players who logged in and played GTA Online during April 2020. So nothing new there. We've talked about how that money has already started to arrive, but it seems like a lot of players might have either missed that or have assumed the second they log in, they're supposed to get the money, which is not the case. So I guess Rockstar wanted to say, like, guys, enough questions. This is what is going to happen with the free login money. So hopefully that clears things up. I'm sure if you've been watching my videos over the last couple of days and weeks, that's a no-brainer, but maybe it'll help someone. And the final thing that's going on today, it looks like Rockstar also made a fix to the Rockstar Games launcher, which I don't know how many of you guys use that on PC, but they made this update within the last day or two. So according to Insider Tez Funds 2, the Rockstar Games launcher update fixed an issue where some title updates would not complete. They made improvements that have been made when scanning for existing titles, moving an installed title and downloading a title, and additional bug fixes. That second thing is probably for the GTA 4 version, the new complete edition, where like if you'd already owned it on like Steam or the Games for Windows Live, it was supposed to like automatically go to the Rockstar Games launcher. Mine worked no problem, but apparently some people have been having some issues with that. I use the Rockstar Games launcher on PC. I'm sure many of you guys do as well. So any update where it sort of streamlines things is obviously good news. Again, if there are more updates or changes that, Rockstar make to that, I'll be sure to keep you guys posted as well. But anyways, that is all the information that I've got for you guys in this video today. Hopefully you did enjoy. I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments down below. What do you think of everything we discussed in this video today, like players losing all their properties, cars, weapons, and more in online, Rockstar sort of giving us an update on the free money, and a whole lot more. If you guys did go to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new, or you want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and Red Dead Redemption videos that I'm doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.